Welcome. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. Welcome. It's always freestyle, my friends. We're embracing one another as a community. In order to embrace one another as a community, we have to find that unity within our own being. Like, how do you ever expect to live a peaceful kumbaya existence if there is no peace inside your being? Like, if you're hot and bothered and worked up and just get worked up in the emotions and all this kind of stuff without no solutions or plan for a solution, just want to get worked up in the emotion and be right about that emotion and all this kind of stuff, it doesn't serve the community when there is no unity within you. So embracing this knowledge, empowerment, and applying it, like, to realize that when someone comes out of pocket towards us, at us, for no reason, right? Or just because they don't like what they think we're about, or whatever the case may be, whatever crawled up their ass, right? You don't ever have to lose your space and position or placement, because your knowledge is powerful and you're empowered by that knowledge because you act in wisdom, and wisdom is applied knowledge. I don't know where I was going with all of that. But welcome, devotion to service, right? In the present, devotion to service, finding that within your own being first, to devotion to service. So we're kind of connected. We're kind of gonna connect. We're kind of gonna continue from last night, where I left you cliffhanging for the remainder of the cards. So I have those still here and stuff. So I'm going to continue because, you know, it was a nice thing because we're talking about this partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, this death, this transformation, this unification, this rising of the phoenix, right? Out of the ash, birth to life, rebirth, right? So the 9, right? The 27, the card was 27, 7, 8, 9, something like that, right? And the alienness, the foreign lands that we can feel like we're on when we feel unheard, not really understood, when we're seeking validation, attention, or credit, or it's just never ending. So many are talking about community, but they have no unity within their being. So it's false. What you're looking and seeking is recognition, or power, or control, or validation, which ends up manipulating the energy, vibration, frequency. Right? So we're embracing family, through our devotion to service. I like that. Service to the you. So I want to continue, right? Sorry. We were talking about the non-humanoid, right? The alienness in you. Human. Right? How can you engage yourself more in life on Earth? How can you integrate feelings of being different with being part of a global or galactic community? Ultimately, our journey is about integration, and that means embracing all of our parts, even those that seem alien to us. A lot of things are going to feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've never done it and you're reserved, and it's not typically your thing that you're accustomed to. But yeah, part of you inside wants to experience it, wants to grow, wants to get past your own limitations and things. This can happen with fixed signs too. Scorpio is a water fixed sign. So even like if it gets stuck in an emotion of a sting for the death and the transformation, you know that it'll bring, it can stay there for as long need be. Sting, 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 sting. While others are like, get me out of here. But cycling like on a hamster wheel. Where are you really going? Is your knowledge growing? And if so, then it should be showing. Right? And then the other parallel, and I was getting like more insight later when I was thinking about the parallel. Like that's the only way that can be brought in, right? Because the solution is not going to come from this humanoid human experience. Because there's so much PTSD, there's so much trauma, there's so much drama, there's so much non-unification within everyone, that the harmony that's needed has to come from a parallel universe, has to come from a parallel dimension, has to be from another site that those humans cannot possibly see because it's beyond their capacity. It's not insult. It's just, it is what it is. The leveling of evolutionary intellect. Again, it's not insult. It's wherever you are on your energy, frequency, vibration, evolution. And that's just going to show in all your pollution. You know what I'm saying? So from the parallel, this integrity, right? 101, 2. So 10, you can look at this as 10 and then one more, 11, 2, but still everything that gets down to, it's about the unifications of the polarities that exist within something, whether that be an individual or whatever, but it's the combining, right? It's taking a one by itself, one whole, and it's taking another one whole by itself. And it has a portal in the center, 101. So it's saying, enter this portal, meet me in the middle, center, quantify, and let us emerge with integrity, wholeness, right? Esasani, Esasani, not the sunny one. So this is what I want. Hello, how are you? I kind of just went in, right? Thank you so much for meeting me here. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. Thank you so much for aligning with these sacred quantum energies of wholesome vibrations and whatever capacity of whole that your being seeks, wants to know, resonates with, loves, so that it can further enlighten, brighten, evolutionize with you in whatever wholeness capacity that is unique to you. I'm not here to dictate for you, you know? Anyways, 101 is Sasani, not the sunny. Integrity is the trait of being fully aligned in thought, emotion, and action. No contradictory behaviors, vocabulary, thoughts, energy, frequency, vibration. And no contradictory, no falseness neither. No self-denial, no nada of that, okay? When we act with impeccability, honor our word, and take full responsibility for our choices and actions, the result is essential for individual and species evolution. The Sasani species, a cross between human and Zeta, has mastered this. 𝚬𝚎 is known as a highly evolved ET species that represents the potential for the evolution of mankind, humankind. Who? Mankind! Go check out my witchy utopian shop for your own who man shirt. You heard it here first. Right? Obey your thirst. Okay. Who man? Okay, anyways. All in the master link contains all the links that you need to know, and that is our witchy utopian, mystic Bible apparel shop that I create designs for, like on the Teespring thingy. And whatever I see in my mind, and unique designs. Whole man time. Ships worldwide. I got nothing to do with that. Just the design. Okay? Okay. It's all in the mind, the imagination. Okay. Stop. 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 We gotta embrace our silly. Roll your eyes at me. Do it again. It's gonna make you laugh. Okay, whatever. Fine. Stop. Okay. The 𝚬𝚎 species, a cross between human and Zeta, have mastered this. 𝚬𝚎 is known as a highly evolved ET species that represents the potential for the evolution of humankind. Let their energy influence you in your spiritual evolution as you take the needed steps to balance your life so that thought, emotion, and action are fully aligned. What if we are all an extraterrestrial of some kind? And some extraterrestrials might look like humans. So maybe they're a little bit something else. You know what I'm saying? The 𝚬𝚎 species is a hybrid of human and Zeta. That means a human and a Zeta fornicated and created a human Zeta Beta. 𝚬𝚎. Okay? Okay, because some hybrid needed to be born. That's why. Okay? Because we are more than these bodies. And it got nothing to do with the color, nor the species you be. Evolutionary. They are considered to be a highly evolved species, assisting Earth through its transition. Deep within the 𝚬𝚎 collective memory lie the healed lessons for the Zeta, Orion, and human species. Because these lessons were fully integrated, the outcome in a species of pristine consciousness, capable of non-polarized thought and a catalyzing energy that propels others forward into their own processes of integration. You, human, that be here, special to every kind of degree. Now, wouldn't you agree that any single time anybody comes around you, come on, acknowledge too, that they become so inspired and motivated that they even go back. They'll go back to their home, they'll go back to their work life, and they will find inspiration to do something different, or like a spring cleaning, or like they'll make something. They'll do something more, or somebody that, if you're on social media and stuff like that, they watch your content and they go make their own. They won't tell you that though. But yeah, you're that muse. Back to part 1. If you didn't watch part 1 and you watch part 2, go watch part 1. You don't like that one too. Especially if you like in this message. You are the muse that they want to deny, but they cannot lie because it's energy, frequency, vibration every single time. And their lips, when they speak, begin to say that what you say and what you do. They can't exactly say how you say and what you do because 𝚬𝚎 vibes is you. And different that be true. Non-humanoid. You see? On a different degree of evolutionary species. It's just a dimension, you see, of capacity to even entertain and receive that which I say without scatterbrain. Huh? What does she say? Oh, I lost my way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Did you get it? See what I mean? You are the muse. Remember, we don't look back. And this is to flip our hair back because curly be the effect and it's always in my face. It's like we get out of our own way, right? So when thoughts, actions, and emotions are not aligned, this creates discordant energies that keep a person or species constantly in conflict with the world or those around them. I should repeat that again, right? Should I have an echo, echo, echo? Let go, let go, let go. Shh. Let it go. After this, you might take a shit and then you can flush it all down the drain. Because we evolutionized that way. Conscious be the wave. That's all I have to say. This is inner attainment for your entertainment, for your evolutionary amusings. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna repeat that sentence back because some of y'all be tripping. But we don't want that from you anymore. No, I don't think personally your own Ecuador, your own Equator. That's what I kind of heard when I said Ecuador. There's somebody here from Ecuador. Hi. I gotta look that up. I don't know, like I try to think of what that could look like, and I just imagine water in the mountains. I don't know, or something to climb. I just see something outdoorsy and some kind of a lion. I don't know, weird. But anyways, I'll look that up. But yeah, I'm gonna read that back. When thoughts, actions, and emotions are not aligned, this creates discord, inner discord, ununification, miscommunication. My mind and my feelings and my actions are not matching right now. They're not even in agreement. They don't even know what the other one is saying because the other one's thinking about something and the other one's doing something and the other one's doing something else. And then numb be the dumb. Dumb. Right? Well, you don't do that. You don't do that. Shh. Love bomber bombs you. Whatever. I make things. 𝚽𝚎𝚠𝚠.com. I make cosplay, type of magical divination kind of eclectic divination tools and different things that you can home decor too. What the fudge? Anywho, but yeah, I love what I do and do what I love. You should see the next couple of things. I woke up today and I made a whole new batch of something else to add to the shop, which you can go check out, 𝚽𝚎𝚠𝚠.com. You know, that's it. And if you don't love what you do and you don't promote that what you are all about without having to feel like you need to apologize or explain yourself or be like, oh my God, no, love on you. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? It's not being modest or humble and all this kind of stuff. Yo, you don't have to go. You don't have to check it out. But guess what? It's still going to go there. I'm still going to make it. I'm still going to love that which I do. And if nobody were to buy anything, right? Think about it like that. If nobody was to ever buy your product, if nobody was ever to buy your service, does it not mean it doesn't exist anymore? Or do you not believe in it enough that that's your lifestyle, that's your thing? All these things that I share and I do, right? And I'm not here tooting my own horn. And this shit I'm learning through my whole life song. So I could come from this confident space, this I have worked on this shit kind of space, to talk a little bit like in this kind of like crescendo kind of way. It's not egoic in any kind of way. I'm not comparing, contrasting you from I don't think I'm better than you or anything like that. But the only thing I can do is share with you my own journey of an experience that has been hell. So for anyone with the audacity that don't like my fucking joy or my good cheer,
You don't know the hell I've been through to get myself here. So you could sit your ass down, because I will crescendo that loud and tell you to shut the fudge up. Okay. Yeah, I guess that had to come out for somebody. Because people talk a lot of shit and they wouldn't be able to even walk in your fucking shoes. So don't let those kind of people speak on your behalf. Let your actions, let your lifestyle, and let you, the authentic you, speak for its fucking self. And let them choke on that. Partial solar eclipse style. Talk about death and transformation. Like, I don't even fudge with you. I don't even think about you. You got to do all this extra energetic shit from the outside clips to try to even get me to even sniff you out in some kind of way. My nose itch. People talk all the stuff that they want to talk. Let them talk. You've gone through this alienness, right? You've gone deep into your shrine. And if for those of you that are here that are starting to walk that journey, you're like, all right, maybe I'm not as disciplined and I haven't, because there's a lot of different energies here. Some know what the fuck I'm talking about. And some are learning that now. And then others are, you know, they can go kick fucking rocks. So find your mixing. When I speak harshly or matter-of-factly, it's not to you. It's not personal. It's just the passion behind how I speak. What do you want me to be on monotone and say, okay, so yeah, you're gonna like see like some weird shit one day in life and like, what the fudge? Did I act like that during the experience? Hell nah. So no. People bothered by your alignment of an experience can go kick rocks. They can go kick rocks. Bendito, pobrecito, you want me to pat you on your shoulders? It's gonna be okay. Get out of your own way. And then it'll be okay. Okay, I guess that was just a side energy. Whatever. So we were just like in the middle of that. But anyways, that's that. That's that. Seriously. That's that. Right? Nobody's gonna be able to walk your shoes. Don't let them talk the shit too. Like, excuse me? Excuse me. Right? Okay, that's it. Excuse you, right? Excuse you. We'll do cocky right now. Shit that shit out. And evolve. Let's read a little bit more, okay? We gotta get to the next card. Me mad. We get ourselves mad, actually. That's the truth, right? Because who am I talking to? Who thought these things? Right? Accountability, responsibility, it's just so simple as something like that. Even if, granted, you can get into the scientific components of the attachments and the strings and all those kind of chorus factors, you know what I mean? The symphony that brings, the breeds, the seeds of all the trickling, influencing things that can influence an environment, create a different kind of atmosphere, stratosphere, and all these kind of dimensional spheres and all this kind of stuff. But your consciousness, your presentness, we don't make up words in this shit. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? Your presence in your present is a gift. And you have every bit of control over that shit. So let's uplift. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the sunny, sunny, sunny way to life. Right. So when thoughts, actions, and emotions are not aligned, this creates discordant energies that keep a person or species constantly in conflict with the world or those around them. Look at all this war around us. You know what I'm saying? Discord inside. They're just projecting on out. Granted, they can be right about certain things that are not right and they're wrong. And blah, blah, blah. But enough's enough. The Asasani have thought, emotion, and action fully aligned and can see themselves clearly without ego illusion. They are truly an enlightened species. If you pull this card, it may have several meanings. The message may be that you need to begin a process of examining your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and notice how well they are aligned or not. Do you walk your talk? Do you say what your heart really wants to say? Please, please do. Please do. Say what you need to say. Say it every day. Practice a little bit every single day. Morning, noon, and night. 3 times a day. That's gonna uplift you in every kind of way. Love Bomber had that to say. Get out of your way. Right? Okay. So, do you make choices and take actions in life that are aligned with your true self? Or with that which what you think you need to do or be? Or what you want others to see? Or are you just making some falsified commitment to your own lie of a service? This requires deep inner searching, courage, and the willingness to see beyond the ego's illusion. If you are already working on these issues, the card may be acknowledging that fact. If not, the card may be telling you that it's time to start. Personal integrity is a key step in evolution, and it can only be cultivated through an alignment of thought, emotion, and action. And truth. You can lie to the world, but you can't lie to yourself. Right? And then we had another paradigm with the Andromedans. New paradigm. Yeah, that's what happened. And that's what they said. So. Every culture adheres to a specific paradigm of reality. Earth's paradigm has to do with polarity. The Andromedan paradigm is about experiencing the unexpected and being in a constant state of change. When we are in a foreign terrain where we don't know the rules, we have to use our inner compasses to navigate. Like, you ever got up and half asleep, half awake, and you walk around anyways, and you're using that inner navigate? You get bumped around a few times, like a ping pong machine. Like, put you in a dream state. Hey, where am I? And you just keep walking, just keep walking. Right? We all have one, but few know how to use it. This card tells you that change is coming at a sneeze. Oof. I think I'm done. You already know. Sorry. Okay. We all have one, but few know how to use it. This card tells you that change is coming, both to your planet and to your individual life. Learn now how to operate in a foreign paradigm by assessing that inner compass. Your evolution can be not only painless, but joyful. The commentaries for cards 3, 4, and 5 will help you understand how to apply the wisdom for this card, because the information provides insight into the nature of Andromeda and consciousness in contrast to the challenges of life as a human being. Once we have made progress in acknowledging and living as our true nature, a fluid state of integration is constant change and evolution. The natural result is the creation of a new paradigm. This is one of the reasons for turmoil on Earth now. The evolutionary directive for growth is conflicting with the habitual fears of change. That kind of conflict creates a circumstance in which it seems that nothing on a societal or planetary level can move forward. That's like what I was saying about the fixed signs, right? It's hard to get them to change that which they're accustomed to, right? But it's everyone. We can just identify fixed signs, but it's everyone, in a sense of like, once you enter the domains of the unknown and you don't know, I don't know, and that becomes scary. But that's fear-based conditioning instilled into your programming in ways that you must uncover, because individualized is each of us, and each of us have different components, different lives, different arenas that we must cover. Yes, we meet on mutual terrain, but in our fragmented, lacking in unity selves, we come up against defensive. And granted, I'm not saying that there aren't energies that are out to destroy and be that and create more of separation and all this suppression and oppression and depression and all this kind of stuff. I'm not taking away from that scope of reality that has been a cycle of humanity that allows itself to continue to cycle. Right, so this is one of the reasons for turmoil on Earth now. The evolutionary directive for growth is conflicting with the habitual fears of change. That kind of conflict creates a circumstance in which it seems that nothing on a societal or planetary level can move forward. Progress becomes stuck. While this may be happening on Earth now, it may also be happening within you. When you stop resisting change and always seeking safety, you create a new empowered paradigm through which you can live your life, right? This personal paradigm shift greatly affects the mass consciousness fields of Earth and fosters a planetary paradigm shift as well. Think of the domino effect. One domino goes down and all the rest all around. And to the labyrinth zone of cycling effect with your energy is your energy. And so that is what you should be focused upon all the time, because that is what you are the avatar here for to do. And so the more that you focus on that too, the ripple effect of that of you, it just trickles out and it's just true. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, oh, I just remembered I have something to eat. So I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, so first you have to walk into the, all right, so this personal paradigm shift greatly affects the mass consciousness field of Earth and forces a planetary paradigm shift as well. But first you have to walk into the unknown with the only map that matters, the one that comes from within you. The Andromedan consciousness is always supporting you, right? Their energy gently guides and encourages a profound personal and planetary shift in consciousness based on the pure fluid nature of consciousness itself, right? So we're gonna pull one more and then I'm gonna go. Okay, so what's the next card? Right, so this act of self-observance, and just like hermit mode, right? Allowing yourself the time to really get to know without forcing anything, without having to manipulate anything, without having to convince anyone anything, without having to prove something. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a heavy one to let out. You see, like, it's so funny because like I'm really like strong empath, like and all this kind of stuff. And so I have a combative side in my energy. Like I come from war. I was raised in abuse, physical abuse. I could take a beating. Right? We could take a beating. And so when you come undone, and you die a million and gruesome one deaths that evolve and break down and tear down and tear down. And the more that you embrace the authenticity of you, not masking it. See, a lot of people think the superficial, like a lot of people, like instead of being happy with themselves and how they look, they seek plastic surgery. And I'm not knocking it again. But I'm just saying many people have also the consciousness of their reasons for their own plastic surgery and have made peace with that. Those people I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the ones that constantly keep going and butchering their faces or blotching or doing this or just doing it so much and changing their appearance after their appearance because they have no identity. Because they don't go within, and so they seek without. And it becomes a superficial act that is made. Let me know. Right? Forcing shit. The self-sacrifices that need to be made to come undone. Wins victory? How do we win? What is one? What is here? We are one. Seeking here the prosperity, the bliss, the joy, right? And something to look forward to. All this noise. How can we look forward to that which we desire, to inspire, to motivate, to be, right? What can we see? What can we do? How can we act? What can we create, right? That's too many, right? Just give me one. I'm not saying it because more than one came out, and I said, just give me one. Give me one. Looking at all three, and I'm like, okay, how did I not take all three if like, no. One message for now. What's it gonna be? Share at this galactic moment in time that is going to be a quantum leap into our wonderful, majestic, alchemical align that aligns us mind, body, heart, and soul every single time. Truth be told, we are bold. We are courageous. I am courageous. I am courageous in my truth. We are courageous in our truth, right? I stand up in truth, authentic to myself. I'm inspired, right? Evolutionary kind of way. What is it? No, more want to flip out, but I gotta go. So stop it. Maybe we can do this later. But right now, solar eclipse style, partial. Everything. More than one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop it, guys. Why are you doing this? Okay, what's it gonna do? All right, what's it gonna be? Here we go. Pushing the envelope. Lyra, in the present, right? I'm glad the present came out. It's giving us parallel perspectives. And now 17, which is 8. So remember how I said 8 is about striving forward, even when shit looks like you're up against a lot. It's a lot of work. I have a life path number 8. And it's a lot of work before the reward, before the recognition. It's like, don't give up. Stop. Don't give up. You, please, don't give up. Whatever it is, even if you don't know what it is, don't give up on wanting to find out more about you. That is so super dope and cool. You are so amazing. And there's more amazing stuff to discover within your whole entire being that makes you cool, like super cool. Why would you want to be like anything else other than you? Than these copycat carbon copies of nobody, because they're all copying the nobodies, feeling like nobody, instead of seeking to just be themselves. Remember, you are the muse that has maybe, been purposely made to feel rejected or neglected or like a misfit, the odd one out, weird or confused, like from out of this planet, out of this world. And you don't deserve that. Of course not. But it's time we really fucking know that. It's like unsung heroes pushing the envelope. I don't know what any of these cards mean, but anyway. A leering trait that humans share is the need to push the envelope, to force ourselves to go beyond limitations. This is what drove them and us to always grow more, beyond the laws of physics, beyond current technology, and beyond physical endurance. This can be a good quality when a breakthrough is desperately needed. However, this trait can become obsessive and cause us to never rest and always push ourselves to exhaustion. This most likely has been a karmic pattern of yours for many lifetimes. Now it is time to let it go. Your self-care is more important than pushing the envelope. This theme refers to the human and Lyrian tendency to become single-minded and sometimes ego-driven, pushing ourselves beyond our limits in order to accomplish a goal. While this can at times be an admirable quality, it can also severely hamper our evolution and keep us stuck in actions driven by ego. Why do you do what you do when you do? That's like the differentiation that I was saying the other night about those that are service-driven for redemption purposes, their own redemption. And in their own redemption comes this glorification. So they won't be satisfied until they receive the adoration of the recognition that still their unhealed part of themselves seek. Like it's a different kind of reason why they do what they do. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean, I'm not saying that. It doesn't mean those kind of people that want that glory that they're bad. They might be doing really good things, but for all the wrong reasons. But that's part of their evolution. That's part of their karma. That's part of no matter what, Giants don't really roar. Unless when setting the record straight. And they may not even sound loud, but it feels it. It's like a crescendo. Like, that wasn't loud. Right? Right, so this theme refers to the human, right? So while this at times can be an admirable quality, it can also severely hamper our evolution and keep us stuck in actions driven by ego. When we are stuck in these ego-driven tendencies, it becomes impossible to connect with our higher nature and evolve beyond the limitations of ego. On the other hand, this card may be giving you a message to push yourself harder when you are afraid, thus acting as encouragement for you. Do you tend to give up your goals too easily? If so, they also like start stuff and not finish. Like I have so many things that I make. Part of my goals in life has always been to finish what I start. I don't know if you can relate to stuff like that. Like I've always had so many unfinished like things I started. They're like, oh no, that's not finished yet. But because there's so many things, you're creative, that you have so many ideas inspired that you want to do, right? So start getting a little bit more organized with you and how you do what you do, and give yourself honest goals that you set that can be accomplished, and a list of things that you want to do in the order that you want to do them in, and then knock them out one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of doing everything all at once, I still do a lot of things all at once, and I'm neurotic, erratic, and eccentric in that kind of way. But I like it, and I am happy in my chaos. I still want to have 100 things going on, but I've learned now to really get the things done that I really want to do. And so I set priorities, and then I allow myself my random inspirations that come up to play out too. But as long as I get the things that are my real goals and things done, and I tend to those things, then I leave room for these sporadic moments of inspiration that come in that is random, also random by me, and I allow it to take place. Like when I did the bench, I don't know if you've seen it, it's on my Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, my DIY. I do a lot of DIY. I'm DIY goddess here in the house. You can also subscribe to my Instagram too, and get a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of one-on-one with I too in a different kind of setting and exclusive material that I only share that with the subscribers and stuff like that. But either way, what was I saying? We're gonna continue. Just never mind. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I got shy all of a sudden. Whatever, I don't know. Okay, so if so, this card may be encouraging you to focus, trust, and keep going. It also may be giving you a message that you can learn and grow quite a bit by going beyond your perceived limitations. Only by looking at the surrounding cards as well as looking honestly within yourself can you ascertain the meaning of this enigmatic card and apply it to your life. This is a major lesson for the Leorans during their phase of their development, when to push harder and when to let go. Ultimately, when faced with species of that's why like with war and all the things and all the people want to fight, let that shit go. That's not the solution. I understand the fight. I understand what you're saying. I understand the injustice. I understand the pain that it has caused. I understand. But let it go. Because it is not the solution. The more you roar, the more you war. And the more you will feel the pain and the wrath of that war. So if you're not about that, and you don't want that no more, then it's up to you to do the work, the energy work that is needed to bring you to the leveling of alignment, alchemy that is needed to continue what needs to be proceeded. Obviously, it has to come from you because everybody rather be at war, but they don't want it, but they're fighting. They've been duped, right? It's not that you don't care. I have people, I went through the state of evolution when I started to get more affirmative and more in my stance and my truth and my power. This was years ago, but as you grow, different levels, different doubles and all this kind of stuff, like people will test you to see, and it's just for you to put into practice that what you really need and what you really mean and what you really need to do. And in order for it to apply, you have to have the experience of it in some kind of light to alchemize it further in the physicality so that it can make it and solidify it truth, right? So I remember when people started questioning my peaceful stance and like acting like Switzerland. They're like, oh, but don't you really care? Don't you care about our environment? Don't you care about the ozone layer? Oh, don't you care about that the African Americans that are oppressed or the minorities and all this kind of stuff? Oh, don't you care that you're looked at as a minority? And don't you care that single, like all these stereotypical like things and these things that are injustices and whatever is in the world, and don't you care? Don't you care? Don't you care? Yeah, I fucking care. But getting involved with the movement of fighting and standing up and doing all this kind of stuff and just creating more aggravation, creating more tension, creating more people wanting to prove more why their side is more right than yours and this and that. And then it becomes a whole egomaniac, like Pac-Man, kind of like eat that kind of stuff. How is that my solution? Because how is that working for you? Because you seem real pretty cracked up and messed up and unhappy and fucking tight as like you get a stick lodged up your fucking ass every single day because of the injustice you choose to carry every day with you and be mad about. How is that doing for you? Let me know. Let me know how that caring fixes the environment. Make it make sense. Right? I remember. So that was years ago. And I found the peace kumbaya. I'm speaking passionately right now, but in those arenas of incidences, cool kumbaya, peace was me. My response taught me how quickly, immediately, that when you're in your truth and you're in your power and your position, once you speak that what you must, they shut up. Because once I said whatever it was that I had to say, and I didn't say it meanly, rudely, nothing, whatever the be, they had nothing to say. So sometimes it just needs to be that way. You got to find the peaceful articulation, because if you keep on coming out with your war, your defense, your offense, you're offended, so you got to defend it. Or how about you just know your placement, know your truth, know your worth, know your stance, know your power, know your position, know your peace. And if something need be said, because that's another thing I piss a lot of mofos off with. I don't need to say nothing. And you eat that, my silence. And my cute little smile. I don't got nothing to say to that. Whatever. Like, I don't know what you want me to say to that, but I'm gonna laugh. That's it. I'm gonna laugh that one off. To the bank. See? Make yourself laugh. That's what that energy deserves. Your laughter. Not your offense, not your defense, not your hostility. But if it comes up, thank you for teaching me where I still need to work on my peace for me. Because I see that when I do, my world is a better place. And my world and the people that are involved in my world, their world is a better place too. Especially if you have children. When I found my truest peace, happy. Our kids will always be, my kid was much more in a healthier, wealthier, stealthier environment. Where it's just unmistakable. And sometimes you got to get rid of all that dead weight, zombie-like, conditioned environment of people, places, and things that do not serve you. They were just part of that programming. And so the parting of that programming can keep you stuck on stupid and on energies that are sent, created to be part of that program of drain that keeps you desensitized to the greatness that you fucking really are. Yet, you're their muse. Make it make sense. They got you on the, you don't see yourself, but we see you. Give a hand, take an arm. They had your whole body from Jump Street. Right, so this was a major lesson for the Lyrians during this phase of their development, when to push harder and when to let go. Ultimately, when faced with species evolution, it is a delicate balance. Eventually, however, consciousness transcendence happens at the point of surrender. That's why I love dance. I cannot tell you how many times I dance and then cry. And it's not like, it's not a cry like, no, it's just, it's a surrender. That is the best word. I just collapse to the floor and I surrender. And that shit feels good. I don't plan the surrender. I don't go, oh, I'm gonna dance today and then I'm gonna cry. It just happens. And it's when I have truly let go. It's like when they say dance like nobody's watching. Those moments. When you dance like nobody's watching. Oh my God, it just reminded me, I have a YouTube video up. I don't know what year that was. It could be 2018, 2019. That, like, where I was just like dancing or stretching or something. And I just started crying. I don't know what it was called. I don't know what song. Oh wait, maybe I do. That girl. Shit. What's that girl's name? Were the two girls? One girl was talking about that she took her boyfriend or he's happy with her. I don't know. That's all. See what I mean? Anyways. Right, so when to push harder and when to let go. Ultimately, when faced with species evolution is a delicate balance. Eventually, however, consciousness transcendence happens at the point of surrender. This is a lesson Earth humans are currently facing on the personal and planetary levels. Right, so yeah, that was pretty dope. So thank you so much for tapping in, tuning on, tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, just hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Self-discipline in the present is going to lead you down the right line, so continue to do that which you must in order to create that which you want to create. For that, look at self-discipline just keeps coming out, so you got that self-discipline. Okay, all right, so thank you so much. Eventually I update the description box. I use the description box as my freestyle platform. I've just created channeling, writing. Whatever I say, I don't know, I edit it and I update it every single time in every single kind of way. When I get to that, I always check back for that. If you don't see anything in the description box when you do come in, except for the standard template of all the information, like I'm not talking about the information stuff, I'm talking about the standard template. I mean, my freestyle writing, then do come back and check it out if you're into reading and shit like that, because there's mana in there for you too. So either way, thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in. Until next time, there's a lot of stuff I have coming up that I plan to do for this channel. It's all eclectic. Like, don't pin me. I've said this since I started my YouTube journey 4 years ago or whatever, and I said it from Jump Street. Don't box me into a specific type of style or way of being or doing. Like, I do that which I feel, and so this is always going to be evolution for real. If you want to watch evolution and it's in live, just start watching my YouTube channel from the beginning, and you'll see the transition of my own comfortability and from how much that has grown, right? Here on YouTube land. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. I'm almost there at the 1,000 subscriber mark. So I said I was gonna do like a live, whatever. I don't know, we'll see. That's probably gonna be like a late night one. Like, I'll stay up. You can come stay up with me. We can chat, and I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. But still, I want to say thank you to all of you. So keep that in mind. There's going to be a live when I reach my 1,000 subscribers, because I want to celebrate, and because there's a lot of things that activate upon growth. And so I'm thankful for the growth. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for my own evolution to being here. And I thank you for meeting me here. So I'm just, grateful. Okay, so remember, we're in intense energy. Emotions are heightened at this time. Stay joyful. If you can't stay joyful, get to your truth so that you don't combust it, because it's gonna sting. So Scorpios here, don't resist Scorpios. Death, transformation, rebirth. Scorpio's energy wants to collaborate with you. You ready to die? Till next time. Majestic line, quantum line. Live in that multidimensional light. Stay tuned, because there is so much coming from me from every single kind of angle. So make sure that you check that master link and you follow me on all the other different free platforms too. Go to @𝙽𝚎𝚠 so you can sign up there for free as well, to never miss what we share of what I make, one of a kind divination tools and different things for you, home decor too, and just powerful, potent tools that are meant to further motivate, inspire you, and just, there's a mixology of energy, frequency, vibration, and alchemy that goes into everything that is handcrafted and made by every single divine inspired time. So there's a lot of different things that go into the mixes with herbs, oils, and crystallizations, and a lot of musical vibrations and sound healing sensations, and just a lot of things, a lot of ceremony that goes into the creations of the things that I do create. I love what I do. I make everything myself. I love sending different packages and things out to people from all over the world, and I love the response that everybody receives when you receive something so personalized from me to you, for you to further activate for you on your evolutionary journey. Definitely go check out 𝚽𝚎𝚠 now, because I updated it today, and I put these beautiful third eye cat totems. I'm going to be making a lot of different spirit animal totems. I do work with spirit animals and real life animals, as you can see with all my videos. If you follow me on in all my social medias, you already know I love animals, and animal whisper baby and animals love me, even the wild, and I just love them. And I work and I dream, and they channel with me deep, and I just find a strong infinity with our animal kingdom. And so the first ever made by eye is mixed with like resin, powders, crystallization, herbs, different oils like protection oils, herbs, and all those kind of things. And like it can be used as home decor. You can travel with it too. You can meditate. You can use it, whatever. But either way, it's the third eye cat totem, which 𝚽𝚎𝚠. They are so cute. They come in a variety of colors. You will get a random intuitively picked one and charged one for you. So whatever color you get is whatever you get. Like I tell the kids, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Okay. So that, and then I also have posted the ancient Egyptian lucky talisman that I made to mix same thing with different oils, herbs, and all that kind of stuff too, and you can carry that with you. And so there's 4 kinds. You can get them as a set, or you can get them individually, but yeah, very affordable. Everything to it's like one of them is like 11.11, the other one's like, the more you buy, the more you save. Like if you buy more, you get it cheaper. That kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like 12.12, and then I think you get all 4, they're like $9.99 each. I don't know, but either way, something like that. But definitely, so I'm always making stuff. I'm so excited to share what I was divinely inspired and made today, after I fed all the animals, including outside. After I did all of that and took care of what I needed to take care of, then I went to where I felt I woke up, I knew what to do, and I got what I needed and did what I did. And so I made a bunch of cool new stuff that's gonna go be added into @𝚽𝚎𝚠 shop after they're done. But you know, everything takes a while for infusion, drying, and then pictures and sharings and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about this. One of them I've already had, but everything that I make is one of a kind. So there's no duplications of any kind. So when I make something like that you can bank on knowing that nobody got what you got. You can bank on that. And I like that, because I'm like that. I like when people are like, where did you get that? Like with me and so like, because I shop like that too. I like to shop for things that nobody got. And it's not that I like to shop for things that nobody got. I realized that nobody got, like, because I do have a very eclectic, eccentric style. So like I pick things, even my mama would be like, Ma, no. I'm like, granted, you're saying no, and I get what you're saying, and maybe this won't look right on everyone, but it's gonna look fantastic on me. Don't tell me no. I like it. You just hear us bickering back and forth whenever we do go shop. I'm like, stop it. She's like, Ma, put that down. I'm like, Olivia, I am gonna look phenomenal on this. She's like, because we got totally 2 different kind of dress styles, even though her style comes from me, because even when I was raising her, when she was young, she kind of got that where I was at that time, like something like that. But she has her own spin on a lot of things or whatever, and she's a lot more like classic and luxurious and like different, a little bit different. Like me, I don't need the luxury, and I like comfort too, even though she does too. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. But either way, there's so much that I love to create, and I create it with the alchemy in mind of these healing quantum vibes that we're gonna trickle it out, ripple it out, love on our way to the entire planet in every kind of way, because this is what we can do. You can find your peace, you can find your passion, you can find your purpose, you can find your creation, you can find that which is for you, and that's your contribution, yo. That's your contribution. Your alchemy and your energy of energy is your contribution. All right, love. Okay, peace out, for.